good evening. You are welcome to your favorite girl vibe show right here on ETV Ghana, where the ladies get to vibe, where the girls get to vibe, we get to chat, we get to chill, and talk about things we normally talk about on a daily basis outside, work and outside church and everything. Basically, Girl Vibes is the show for you to get seated, relax, and make sure, your topic will definitely be discussed on the show. My name is Abigail Apia, and I will be sitting in for the one and only Mercy B, a Comfy Princess. So probably if you're wondering why Mercy B is not on the seats, she is a bit indisposed, but by next week she'll be back on your set to, give you girls the vibes and all that. But while she's not around, I'll try to take charge and see if I can entertain you, Kakra, this evening. You're welcome once again to ETV Ghana, your world of quality entertainment. Let me remind you that we are streaming live on ETV Ghana, so please do go there. You can share for us, you can comment. If you have any questions, you can definitely put them there. We'll definitely get back to you with some answers. And also, you can follow us on our Twitter and on Instagram pages at ETV Ghana. As a macabre for brain, I mean, so I'll definitely try to, mix everything so that we can all understand what we are going to be discussing today. So once again, you're welcome to the show. My name is Abigail Apia. We have a very interesting topic to talk about tonight. And I have with me two beautiful ladies in the house to help me digest the topic we have in the house. I have a lady reverend. Yes, tonight is going to be full of Charlie, wait, make sure you don't go anywhere. Pick up your phones, pick up your books. If there are certain things you need to jot down, just jot them down. And if you have any questions, as I said, go on our Facebook page at ETV Ghana. Put the questions there. Lady Reverend is here. We have the secretary for... Nah, I said me like me guess need to be a tremo and then me tremo and yet there. So you sit back. Let me take my first break. When I come back, I will introduce to you the topic we have for tonight and also introduce to you my two guests. Do not go anywhere. I'll be right back. The commercial break. If you just joined us, well, this is your favorite girl show, Girl Vibes, right here on ETV Ghana. If you just stay tuned, if you just tuned in, let me remind you once again that my name is Abigail Apia. I will be sitting in for the one and only Mercy B, the Comfy Princess, the original. So what's here? There's no other Comfy Princess aside from Mercy B. I'm sitting in for her tonight. By next week, she will definitely be available for you guys to chill and talk about all the issues you have to talk about. But for tonight, I will be sitting in for her so that we get to discuss the issues that concerns me on a daily basis. Before I went on a break, I mentioned to you that I have with me two beautiful guests in the house. I'm switching Kochi. I brought for Dodo. We are two beautiful ladies. Oh, Miss Edson, many of them didn't come about the topic we have for tonight. But before that, let me remind you again that we are streaming on an ETV Ghana on Facebook. So please do go there. Please share. You can share as many times as you can. You can like. You can put on your comments there, your questions, and we'll definitely get back to you with everything that you need. Let me introduce the topic we have for tonight. So tonight, basically, we are talking about the need for empowerment, the need to empower yourself as a lady. The need to empower yourself as a lady. Between and then Lady Reverend has say, and Ewan is here. We can see if you can, put in some aware and all that to see So that is what we are talking about tonight. The need to empower yourself as a lady. And my two beautiful guests go by the name. My first guest is Ewanam Amenu Yako. I hope I pronounced it right. Ewanam Amenu Yako. She is the immediate past National Youth, right? National Union of Ghana student. Okay, she is the secretary for the Union Development, youth activist, and she is an entrepreneur as well. And yes, your titles are menu. Hello, Ewanam.
Hi.
The beautiful Ewanam.
Hi, Abigail.
Efon.
It means how are you too?
Okay, then you're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
And you're looking beautiful.
Thank you, you too.
How are we doing? How was your week?
My week has been good.
It's been good.
I like the weather today.
Okay.
It's cool and we are just chilling.
Nice one. Ghana make hard, but we would chill like that.
Yeah, we are good
We ain't got no choice.
Managing.
Okay, so my second guest, she goes by the name Lady Reverend Fortune Asamoah Kese. She's a very beautiful lady, trust me. Most of the time you see Lady Reverend say, you're thinking, oh, a Reverend in Tibio, but Charlie, if you see the millinery she's having, like, hello, Lady Reverend. She is the president for WIEG in Central Region. Can you explain to me what the WIEG stands for?
WIEG simply means Women in Entrepreneurship Ghana. That's empowering women, bringing them together, encouraging them, educating them, boosting their confidence, and telling them who they really are.
Nice one. Nice one. So you heard it all. I mean, she's explained what that is, and I hope that wherever you are, be it Central Region or Accra, you can join them. You know, you never know what's or whom you can meet there to change your life, or something that could change your life. Basically, that's all I'm saying. So make sure that after we are done, they are going to put their social media handles out there so that you can follow them on their pages, or you can give them a call if you have any issues, and they will definitely support you. So let's get straight into it. We're talking about the need to empower yourself as a lady. Let me start with you, Owenam. Basically, when we talk about empowerment, we hear people say women empowerment everywhere, women empowerment, women empowerment. But then what is the actual meaning of empowerment itself?
Okay, thank you very much. I'd like to appreciate the organizers and for putting this together, and say hello to the viewers watching us, to all the ladies and even the gentlemen watching us right now. My name is Aminu Ewenam Yako, immediate past Secretary for Union Development for National Union of Ghana Students. Immediate past. I'm no longer in office, so yeah. Right. So please make that correction.
All right, sure.
So we've heard a lot about empowerment, women empowerment, and all of that. But empowerment is the authority or power given to someone to do something.
Okay.
That is empowerment. So when you take empowerment, you even find the word power in it. So when you look at the definition, it says the authority or power given to someone to do something.
All right.
So empowerment could be self-empowerment or somebody else empowering you to do something. So that's my take on empowerment.
Nice one. So basically, if you're given power to do something
or authority,
you're basically empowering people.
Yeah. So it could be yourself empowering yourself, or maybe Lady Reverend here empowering me to do something.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Lady Reverend, can we take it to the Christian aspect when it comes to empowerment? What do we mean by empowerment?
I believe when we talk of empowerment, it's just as Ewenam said. I think it's you are receiving power from a bigger source or a greater source. You being weak and there's something or an entity above you that you are drawing power from. Yeah, I think that is when it comes to the Christendom.
Please, can you speak a bit higher?
Okay, when it comes to the Christendom, it's like you deriving power from a higher source. Yeah, from a higher source, or you being given the ability to choose. Or do things, or you have been given the opportunity to do things for yourself. When it comes to Christianity, God doesn't force people or stress them or pull them out of their own will to do things, but He gives them choices. So as women in Christianity, or as women in the nation or in our community or wherever we find ourselves, we have been given the right to stand for ourselves. We have been given the right to boost each other's confidence.
Nice one.
I think that is. Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so honored to have you here. So let's get straight into it. We've talked about being given power to do something, or given authority to do something. If I'm here, or you say you're a lady who's being empowered, or you're a lady who's empowered. What does that mean? What shows that you are empowered?
Thank you very much for that question. As a lady, if we say you are empowered, it means you know your self-worth.
Okay.
You know who you are. You also have self-confidence. You are empowered when you can make decisions and good choices for yourself. Because at the end of the day, your outcome of your actions is determined on the decisions you've made. So being empowered could be, if you're educated, you're empowered. Okay? If you are being mentored by another person, the person is empowering you. So when we talk about this empowerment thing, it's not only a one-sided thing. It could be a two-way thing, whether yourself or somebody else impacting in you through, I mean, encouraging you to do something that you think you cannot even do. So empowerment is a very broad topic.
So from what I heard, you said when you're educated, you're basically being empowered, when you're being mentored. So if you don't have any education, if you're not being mentored by anyone, say you live in a village and there's nobody, basically, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Does that mean you can't be empowered?
Thank you very much. I like that question because I always see advocacy on women empowerment here and there. We are always preaching women empowerment and all that. And most of the time, it's always in the cities, in Accra. We don't take it to the rural areas. When I was serving as a secretary for Union Development for National Union of Ghana State, I went to some villages. And you should see the perception some of these young girls have about themselves. Some even think after primary, that's all about it. So if we are preaching empowerment, like you're saying that somebody in the village is not educated, then what happens to her? That is why we need to drum this empowerment thing into the minds of our young girls so that they grow up with it. Because how you start is how you are going to, how you are going to continue or how you even end. So I am preaching and advocating that. Women empowerment or empowering our ladies, educating them, we should take the sensitization and education to the villages. They need it, but always doing this, the city is even choked already. So we should take it to the cities, the villages. We should let them understand. Take some role models from here, people who are doing well, women in leadership, women in business, women, pastors, everybody. To the rural areas so that they can also feel they are part of this whole agenda. And formal education is not the only way to be educated. We have some people who are not educated, like when you go to the markets, you find some women who are not educated, but they are empowering themselves, running their own businesses. So it's not only formal education, but some informal education also is a factor for empowerment. You may be learning a skill and or joining some apprenticeship or something. It's also a form of education. So it's not necessarily the book classroom education. That's the only way you can be empowered. You can also be empowered informally.
Okay. Lady Reverend, let me come to you. So we are talking about education, people who are not educated, being empowered and all that. Why does one need to be empowered? If we talk about someone giving me Wamami power, I can do what I want to do. I can do this. I can be a role model for someone. Me now, no. At the internet, I will say, why do we need to be empowered?
Thank you.
To what goal? Like, to what end should we be empowered? Because, I mean, to honest, we are not empowered. We can still live our lives. We can still go. Nobody will come and put a gun at our head, say, I didn't think that you are not being empowered, and I didn't think that you are not empowering someone. We can all live life, at the end of the day, die and go. But then we are saying, we are talking about women empowerment, we are talking about lady empowerment. Why do we need to be empowered?
Thank you very much for the question. I believe personal empowerment is the antidote for disappointment and complacency. There are times that you are in need of things, and the very people you've placed your mind on that will be there for you are not where to be found. So as a woman, I think we are discussing about ladies. So as a lady or as a woman, you need to empower yourself. Just like my sister said, you have to train yourself. It's not necessarily going to the university or SHS or wherever you find yourself, whatever you are good at, make sure you put your all in and come out with something best. As a woman, if you are good at cooking, ask yourself, how best can I package this or transform this cooking to take me to the next level? So being empowered personally does not only or limit us to educational level, but I believe that wherever you find yourself, you must make sure that there is something within you. There is something you are having that many are depending on. And you cannot give what you don't have.
Exactly.
So before you empower somebody, you must first of all build yourself, empower yourself before you can empower other people. And everybody created has somebody looking up to him or her. So there are people in your community looking up to you. So you can't disappoint them.
Okay.
That is why it is very necessary for every woman to empower themselves. Find a skill. Train yourself. When Corona came in, I went into this millinery
Yes,
work.
I can see the beautiful one you are wearing right now.
I even brought one for Miss V.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
And because there was no occasion like that, I said, oh, let me just switch to something else. Then there was this sanitizer moving and all that. My junior brother was into. Then I just switched there and I was making so. So don't limit yourself in one area.
Okay.
Make sure that if this is not working,
The other one can work.
So just train yourself in skills.
And
We
that
are
can
in an
only happen, I think, when we are being empowered.
yeah. We are in an era where the youth don't want to learn anything. They just want to slay and slay and slay.
They are slaying for God.
But when you empower yourself, even as a wife, your husbands respect you.
I think you've touched on an issue I actually wanted us to get to, because I see lots of things happening on social media. People come out to talk about their stories in marriages, and other people comment, say, oh, you're not empowered enough. And you can take it back so that you stop being abused in your marriage and everything. And I want to come to that, but before we talk about that, let me take my second commercial break rather. And when I come back, I still have with me my guest in the house. You're going to continue with the conversation. Do not go anywhere. Sit tight. I'll be right back. So that was our beauty tip for the week, actually. Either for tonight or for the week. Just know how to take care of your skin, know the products that are harsh on your skin. If you see any skirmishes and I said I just know say be at the end of our skin. It is not right. And our beauty tip was brought to you by Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. Anytime I'm better now, to be a you know why? Because it contains vitamins and proteins. I mean, things you get on a normal day. Maybe I would watch and I say bibia. But I don't know, so you don't have to eat the whole watch. You get it. You get one bottle or one can, you are good to go. Amount of energy, boost your strength. Amount to me and you're my fast. What I say, energy in your crowd. Say still, when you're then I and your mail so Baby, I adwene nam na enya ho na me ko me pa che say ejumem so hati. Yes, and also it relieves body pains. We ko ejuma bana sa wa bra when you take it. I mean, you can relax. Your body will be relaxed. Pain be won't be able to clear off one by one. So person what on be rare na so person what on one be a kwacha on now for. You can call them on 020-489-8698 and I'll be to me from 059-261-0998. I don't connect level premium energy drink. Yes, say no limit. No limit, Ampa. You're welcome back from the break. If you just joined us, we have been talking about the need for a lady to be empowered. If you missed out on the first part, don't worry, we are still streaming live on Facebook. So whenever you're free, whenever it will be there as many years as you want. Oh, Makra still will be there. You can call them to go and check it out and watch so that you can catch up on our first session. But we are still continuing the conversation, so do not go anywhere. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell the girls and the women to get seated because Girl Vibes still talking about lady empowerment. So before we went to the break, Lady Reverend, you brought in the marriage aspect, and I said I wanted to touch on that because I've been seeing issues on social media where baby, especially the women, they are complaining bitterly about their marriage because, and maybe because of why. It's not helping, but it's like they don't have any other choice. They can't move out because maybe Nikunu no or sponsor bibia or no need you more needs and you may be on course basically she hasn't been empowered. So because of that she can't even take charge of her home. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, meaning as you said, education isn't just about the book. Yeah. But then I feel like baby now go through that. It's because they are lacking that. Yeah. It's because they are lacking that. Until my question comes to, still, until so being educated, does that mean that she's not empowered enough? Yeah. Because our for baby now, well, there are some corporate women who are actually suffering too. They are empowered, but they are still suffering. Yeah. So then you ask yourself, so how are we using the empowerment? How are we utilizing it?
You see, I'm not married though, but the little I have observed and learned about this whole marriage thing is that, first of all, I think that people are not ready for marriage. But in our society, after 25, hitting 30, they are like, they are giving you pressure. Why are you not married? You don't know. You have to be psychologically ready. Financially, you need to be ready. Yeah. Emotionally, you need to be ready. Look at the weddings these days. How many ladies will say, okay, you have your fiancé or your boyfriend, let's have maybe 50 people in attendance, just a simple wedding. How many ladies will say, okay, let's have just a court wedding? No.
Higher competition. Everybody wants to show
nowadays, when you go on Instagram, Facebook, every weekend, flashy weddings all over the place. Have you asked yourself, like, what are the ladies also contributing? Is it only the guy or the man that's contributing to the wedding? So you need to be financially stable, emotionally stable. You need to be ready psychologically before you even venture into it. Things are hard. We are talking about price hikes. Fuel has gone up. Everything, electricity, everything has gone up. So, for maybe the man too his job is not even, things are expensive now. So you, the lady, you are a companion for the man. You are a helper. And it applies to every other thing. So in the marriage, you need to help your husband also. So don't just jump into marriage. You should be ready.
Lady, what's your take on that?
I agree with her. In marriage, marriage is not about...
Lady, please hold on.
Okay.
What's up? There.
All right. So I should... Okay. So the little I have learned about marriage, and empowerment and all this thing, the marriage aspect of it is that as a woman or as a lady, you need to be ready before you delve into the marriage institution. It's an institution. A school is an institution. Yeah. You don't just get up from your house and then
Go.
you jump into university or SHS.
Yeah.
You start from kindergarten.
Yeah.
You start from crèche, primary school, JHS, SHS. So you need to prepare yourself before you even get to the university, right? I think marriage is the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to prepare yourself psychologically, emotionally, and financially. Most of the marriage issues.
Stress it on financially.
Yes,
It's just
the
like,
yes.
Because most of the time, we ladies, we feel like, oh, the man can sort out
No,
everything. So
times have changed.
yes.
Times have changed. Things are hard. We are always talking about price hikes and everything has gone up astronomically. So why do you want to burden the man alone with all of this? You will not even be happy. Some people take loans and go and marry. And then right from the start of the marriage, the man comes back, he's angry. You two are angry. How will there be peace in the home? So it's part of empowerment. Because you need to be financially sound. You need to be educated either formally or informally, like I said. It's not only book, classroom that is education. Like I said, our market women are in the market doing their business. The money she's making is more than you that you are even a graduate. The Makola market woman is making more money than you. She's empowered herself informally to run her own business. So all of the harassments and abuse in all this marriage thing, I mean, if you are empowered enough, if you are self-sufficient enough, you know, if you are financially stable, I always stress on this finance thing. If you are financially stable enough,
but you know, our own women, when they are financially stable, when they get into marriages, the submissive thing doesn't work because they feel like,
but I mean,
that is, I think, and also so here empowering because you should know how to handle, to balance these things.
Yeah. Balancing it is or even the approach. Sometimes you may be right, but the approach, how you go about it, you may sound arrogant. You know, and Bible even says, as a woman, you need to humble yourself. You need to be submissive. So the fact that maybe you earn more than your husband doesn't make you to rub shoulders with him or, you know, anything of that sort. You are the wife and you are the woman, and you will be the woman. It doesn't mean when you are a wife or a woman,
you are so little.
You are not little.
Exactly.
You are not little. So you see this whole empowerment thing.
I want to.
I have some reservations about it.
We'll come to your reservations. I want to factor it to where you are going. Gender equality. Because empowerment, any gender equality, is there any relation?
Yeah, there is.
There is. Can you please share and say?
You know, when it comes to men, they have the voice. They are given the chance to do whatever they want to do. And the women are told to be silent.
Exactly.
You can't talk. Whenever you speak, then you have to keep quiet. Traditionally, even in the Christendom, most of the society, there's this discrimination on women that you are not supposed to talk when a man is talking. But I believe when we are empowered to some level, it helps us to sometimes be not rubbing shoulders with them, but at least when you are bringing something to the table, on him say, what drink that whole?
Exactly.
You are not just saying something. I know of a couple that the man doesn't take anything the woman says, and it really hurts the woman. Any day she'll complain. Me can't be via on fire. Me can't be via on fire. Na also ono ye be mo no this guy ba. The woman is not contributing, so she cannot even suggest. Die na esia No, Obani, so maybe our kitchen, they say, I know, you don't have that right. I am paying for that. So you cannot even suggest anything. So what I would say is, you raised a question, I wanted to come in the marriage thing. When you are also bringing something, supporting, let's say the man is bringing like 80% or 70%, and you are also supporting 30. There are times that the man will even bring 30, and you, the woman, will bring in 70. So when you are suggesting something, he will take it into consideration. He will not just brush it off.
The bringing in 80 or 70, are you talking about finance?
Yeah.
So my point here is,
I told you, the money.
my point here
It's
is,
balanced, so.
yes, what is he kind of neighbor, all right, but what if I also bring in the idea? I'm still contributing. Does it have to be financial?
Okay.
Oh, the university so say we are bare money, or so provide this can. I get it. Means so ye ba be sifi no. Kitchen na me baby me wo. So if I should bring an idea, oh, darling, miknu, bema ni okukudu phone. Yenye ne say, I've contributed, haven't I?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you listen because I'm not bringing in money?
Because
At the end of the day, I have an issue. Because at the end of the day, say, who this sika ba na say menso me kasa okay, menso me koye ejuma, menso me this sika ba. Ya ba fia hina na be aduane. You have an issue, say, why am I not cooking? Because me na me besi and I have to cook. But I'm also bringing money.
Yeah.
So that is what my issue is. If who this sika ba na me the idea ne ba, it is still the same. It doesn't make me less of a contributor.
Idea, no.
Sadly, no, the problem so bad, especially Western world. Obani yejuma, Bemani su yejuma. They all go 8 hours or 6 hours. They are back. Then the man is sitting down. That same woman preparing meal. Maybe there's something to do also. Let me bring it to my level.
Okay.
Being a minister, my husband is also a pastor.
Wow. Bad.
My husband is also a pastor, and the other businesses he's doing. I'm also into events and other things.
Okay.
And I work on food. I'm and I was preparing to come here. Then the kids, mommy this, mommy that, go to daddy. When daddy is serious with his phone or doing something, they will not go close to him. Let's say maybe I've been invited to a place to preach. I'm preparing message. I'll be attending to the kids at the same time, doing whatever I'm doing. But when daddy is doing anything, nobody disturbs him. Inti I'm say so we are used to that the woman can be disturbed, the woman can be stressed, maybe she is created or, and God is so good. Women are made specially that when we go through all this, we are still standing. We are still standing. And those that are not properly trained, just as she said that you should be emotionally trained, mentally, they fall out. Because me so me discover you are paying fees. I'm also paying.
Let me hold you there. Let me take a quick commercial break. When I come back, we'll continue with the conversation. Please don't go anywhere. Hello, so you're welcome back from the commercial break. I'm entertained. I'm being entertained on set. Me call commercial break, and I know you people didn't hear what happened on set, but there's a lot going on, and the fight's basically what happened. Let me remind you that you are streaming live on Facebook on ETV Ghana, so please do go there. You can share for us, and you can like and join in on the conversation as well. This is ETV Ghana's Girl Vibes. I can say, Maka, you cry, yes, I asked Lady Reverend if women empowerment is the same, if there's a relation to gender equality. What's your take on it? Is there any relation? Is it similar? Is it the same? Is it?
It's similar.
Okay.
It's similar. It goes. I won't say it's similar.
Okay.
It goes hand in hand, but it's two different things.
Okay.
Women empowerment, gender equality. Women empowerment deals with women and ladies alone, empowering ladies, women alone. Gender equality, on the other hand, has women, children, men in it. So there's a disparity, women empowerment and gender equality. When you take the SDG goal 5, it's gender equality. I know some women will fight with me. We don't see women empowerment there. Even as much as we are preaching women empowerment, women empowerment, women empowerment. I also have this take on advocating for men supporting the women.
Thank you.
Men like support the women empowerment agenda. That's why goal 5, SDG goal 5 is saying gender equality, having the same opportunities, the same conditions, and the power to make your own decisions to even benefit the society.
But you know, when women are being empowered, and men, I've realized that in our society, when women are being empowered, it's like you have a mind of your own. You can think, you can speak for yourself, you can stand for yourself because you're confident enough in what you are saying or what you do. You believe in what you do. The moment a man sees that, it becomes a threat for him.
I don't think it's a threat.
Men in this Ghana, men in this Ghana.
Well, maybe in Africa, but
that's what I'm saying. In this
Ghana, the Western world,
men generalize it to Africa.
In America, say, yeah, advocating men to support women empowerment. Into yeah, preaching women empowerment. No, I say yeah, advice yeah, men man no supporting. We are not in competition with them. A woman can never be a man. A man cannot be a woman. We are on two different pedestals.
So why don't we keep to our roles? Because if a man, I'm still coming back to this. So if a man and a woman are, you know, equal but your roles are different, then I could probably be a housewife. It's a job to take care of my kids or of our kids and our family. Same as bare money, it's a job for you to go outside to make money and come back. Coming back to that, Lady Reverend Yamekayana. So if I'm taking care of the family, which is my role, I'm performing it perfectly. You are also performing your duties perfectly by bringing in money. Why do I need to go and struggle again and bring in money again? I came back to it again.
Yeah,
but
the system has changed.
Who created the system?
I
mean, created the system.
Fine, but the living conditions, the standard of living has brought about this whole thing.
So if I should, and that is where you come in and you say men should help.
Women should help. Or
men should help.
In what regard?
Okay, wako ejuma bema wako ejuma odi sikaba. Minsu wako ejuma mnisikaba. Minwe aduane a wo twetwu nkukuo no. Ye nko nsako nsaba. That is it, right?
Yeah.
So then still, does women empowerment have any relation to gender equality?
Me, like I said, I was
empowering a woman is different, eh?
It's different.
And gender equality too is standing for different
things. Two different agendas. That's what I'm saying. When we are preaching women empowerment, let's also advocate for men supporting women. Let them understand that it is not. I cannot be you.
Yeah.
You cannot be me. We are not in competition. You know what you are capable of doing. I also know what I'm capable of doing. How is it then a competition? We are all striving to bring out the best of ourselves, achieve things for ourselves. If the man is doing well, I'm happy. If I'm doing well,
he should be happy.
I expect that you should also be happy and even be proud that your woman is doing this. She's going places. She's, you know.
Some men aren't doing that.
That is why I'm saying that.
Most of
the
women.
Ne no kwa pay adwuma bi here san adwuma bi a ofele say unya sika afa de oba be boss.
Well, a man is so
Yes,
unya sika kakra.
A man baby no.
Ahoma so 24/7.
Etuemu sa.
I say.
Yenjai da kokoti.
We are not humbling ourselves.
Yeah.
My husband supports me in whatever I do. Even there are times when he's free, when I'm going on field, he follows me. He helps me. Yebe fear, ye will fear. When we are in church, we are in church. Ye do chroma, ye will chrome. I was saying, who baby, ye will be any dear.
Exactly.
You are a woman. Bible says you are a weaker vessel, and the man should dwell with you with some kind of wisdom. And so your bar, the fact that you are bringing in money doesn't make you a man. It doesn't make you the head of the house. Allow your husband to be the man he's created to be. Allow him to take decisions. It's like you are trying to dictate to your boss. You know, correction upward is rebellion. You have to suggest, you have to help, you have to support.
That's
you
your
are
role
a
as a
helpmate
woman.
as a woman. It doesn't change anything. If I'm bringing maybe 1,000 cedi home and my husband is bringing 500, doesn't make him less of a man. He's still the man.
Ochuchu nkuku mkwa, it doesn't make him less
No,
of a
no.
man.
This Ochuchu Nkuku
No,
you see.
Mama nim say na make na
Once
erupe.
a while. Once a while.
Mama ni bi bua o.
Busy, wow.
But
But a man be a no yes.
Oba bi wo ho a ne kunu start so obua no pa onye hwe bio. That is what discourages the men sometimes. Oh, today you are washing, let me help you wash. The next day she'll pile up the things. Oyale kro oyale go ni say wa nya ne kunu beye. There are men that before you wake up they have finished preparing meal, they bring it to you.
Nice one.
That is say they be onye aduane o person yendidi out. Maybe obema ni standard ni so endru sa. Nti sa nyama we nyina e di we estro bi ewra mema nim. Because mema meaning I know couples that don't want their wife to work.
Exactly.
And they are very serious about that.
Exactly.
Even if as a pastor, who person unkomo and I saw no beja.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously. Obeja because on person ni yiri ni beba be yi nsema no. Say u yiska mi sumi yiska, then we are equal.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be.
So basically what we are saying is gender equality and empowerment has nothing to do with each other.
Yeah.
A different thing.
So opportunity should be given to men and women. It's not a competition, but
Just supporting each other.
So let's move
we
away
should
from the
support
men.
each other.
That chime be warrior lady Reverend Meba on chair.
But
Yeah, man. We talk about lady empowering ladies and ladies na nkasa ye hu wansem. Ye hu nsem na dos ye kwa ye drum kwa ye. But then how do we come together as women to empower each other, to support each other, to reach a better height?
okay. I mean, sitting here today was an opportunity given to me by my fellow woman.
Nice one.
So it's a way to empower your fellow woman. Sharing opportunities. Sharing opportunities. If there's an opportunity,
Maybe a juma na
be it work, any opportunity, maybe contributing to something, somebody knows you can do something. Or maybe one or person no kwan na de bia ye first opportunity. That is why we are not growing. We are not together. But empowering ourselves as women, you should be able to say, oh, I will not be available for this, but Amma can do it.
Exactly.
It makes the relationship you have with the person stronger. Like I said, me sitting here today was an opportunity given to me by somebody else that wasn't able to make it to the set.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity. The person saw some potential in you or in me that said, oh, as soon as it won't change anything. But what do we see? You find ladies backbiting, gossiping. They don't want to see. They don't want to see their fellow women grow.
Exactly.
But when you are in a particular circle, let's say 5 friends, and you're all doing well, isn't it sweet? You can all drive your cars, go and sit at KFC, have lunch, but as soon as you be concern where you say, before you know, the circle you have is torn apart.
Yeah.
So we need to encourage each other. Again. We need to encourage each other. When something is going wrong, your friend is falling short of something. Oh, because what's even a friend? A friend should not always be somebody who is always hyping you. When you are doing the wrong things too, she should be able to tell you that ama ana akosu I fear adia we say. Sometimes the approach, I always say the approach. You can sit me down and talk to me and I'll listen to you. But sometimes the manner in which
you talk to me, will just
maybe you are making sense, or maybe what you are saying is very important, but the approach is always very important. So we can also share our networks, the links we have, the connections we have, the people we know. You can strategically share, but don't share everything because
I said, let me wrap up. Lady Reverend, what's your take on that? Emma, how do we empower each other? A few minutes
to go add to what Ewenam said, I believe before someone delegates you, you must prove yourself to be trusted. If I'm delegating you or I'm choosing you to stand in for me, I must be sure that you going there, you are not going to do anything to pull me down. Many women are not supporting each other because when the opportunity is given to their fellow women, they do things to pull you, the one that delegated them to that position, that you are taken out of your position and they are taken in. So it's like we are afraid of each other. We become enemies. Competition. Today you are in Benz. I must do everything possible to get that Benz.
Exactly.
But the person is your superior. When we come to the Bible, we say that you must increase and I must decrease.
Exactly.
So if you are serving under somebody, your mindset should be that always the person should be lifted. I was called only yesterday to come here by my president. I was even surprised she chose me. So if I'm here and I'm to say anything or do anything to bring her down, tomorrow she might not give me that opportunity. So we must also prove ourselves to be trusted. If you are somehow, people will be afraid of you to give you opportunities. So women, we should love each other and help each other grow.
Because if we don't do that, who else will come and do? We need to support ourselves. Let's take your last words. I think Yemre na Yemre. 1 hour na ba. Now can say a fight, but fighting as a mid-chastle. Maybe I bet to us maybe some other time with a part 2 or something. But if you have any last few words, what shows that someone is empowered? Ladies empowered.
Like I already mentioned, when you are empowered, you know what you are about. You know who you are. You are sufficient. Okay. You are able to manage your own affairs, take good decisions for yourself. So in my final words, I would like to encourage all ladies, the younger ladies. I always share my experiences and stories with them. And I empower them because for me, growing up, I didn't get that an older woman or a figure that was always there coaching me, mentoring me. I watch some educative movies, and sometimes, like hosting us right now, all what they are saying, I'm taking it. So indirectly, I was being empowered without the person knowing that he or she, whatever he or she is doing, is empowering me. So I want to encourage our young ladies as things have changed. You know, it's not a global village. Learn new skills. Learn digital marketing skills. I mean, add something to what you already have so that at the end of the day, you are self-worth. And when they are calling sufficient or self-worth or self-made ladies, you can be counted amongst them.
Nice one.
So I want to thank everybody. And
do you have any Instagram handles that people can follow you?
Oh yeah, my Instagram handle is Ewenam Efia.
Okay.
Enam.
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is the same thing. When
Alright.
if you're in yeah.
So you can follow Ewenam on Instagram, and if you have any questions, you can direct it to her. She will
Hey.
definitely answer you. She is a woman empowerment activist.
I am not a woman empowerment activist.
Lady
You
Reverend,
I am
do you
not
have
a
any
woman
last words
empowerment
for us?
activist.
Yeah. What I'll say is, women should be dedicated, hard work. Laziness and procrastination kills.
Out.
We must make sure that we are always doing something. We shouldn't rely on people, always waiting for people to do something for you. Be yourself, stand for yourself. If there's a need for someone to support you, the person will only support when the person finds you doing something. Yes, so upeja say ukotoja your knee, then they help you put it on your head. And you know, most women should be hard working.
Okay.
They should learn to be hard working.
Nice one.
Yeah.
And in the
So,
marriage aspect,
In the
Amen.
marriage aspect, I think we should support each other. Agree. The two cannot work except they agree. We must agree with each other, support each other. So when two is working, it is better than one. Because with one, you kill 1,000. But with two, you kill 10,000. So when we are together, we achieve more than being single.
Nice one. Do you have any page on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter you want people to follow you?
My IG is Jemef Kessie.
Okay.
Jemef Kessie.
Okay.
That's Jemef World Events.
Okay.
Then Facebook is Fortuna Sama Kessie.
All right. All right. So please, you can follow her. The men I'm on you guys. Yes, I'm on you. Anyway, she made us understand that we should support each other. Ewenam also said the same thing. The men should support women to empower themselves. At the end of the day, I can't be a man. Neither can you also be a woman if you're a man. So let's take that into consideration. I hope you learned something from today's conversation. If you missed out on the show, don't worry. Stream live on Facebook at ETV Ghana. So you can go there, you can check it out, and you can watch it with your family, with your friends. And also, you never know. You might hear a story that can inspire someone, or you can share a video to someone that can inspire or empower someone. That's it. That's all I have for you. Maybe any hobby I make. Mama can my shout outs.
Hey.
My shout outs. My name is Abigail Apia. I sat in for the one and only Mercy B, the Kumfi Princess. Shout outs. Remember another time, Mr. Pa. Into your beer or share when I'm being mom shout outs and one. And Lady Reverend is doing the same thing to everyone. Or boyfriend and Shana. Okay, so boyfriend of Ewenam. Yeah, mom, shout out. We'll meet you same time next week. Mercy B is going to be in her seats to come and, give you the vibes that you guys need. I'll meet you same time, anywhere that I meet you, right here on ETV Ghana. Make sure to enjoy our programs. ETV Ghana, your world of quality entertainment. Good night.